It's training camp season. Today we're looking at the Green Bay Packers and getting our first look at Matthew Golden. We're going to watch him catch some balls, scorch some DBs, everything else. But before we begin, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're looking at practice every day. We're looking at your players and what they're doing behind the scenes. Those rookies, those position battles, guys climbing the depth chart. And guys, you're getting ready to draft in fantasy football right now. Click that button. Stop missing out. We're looking at Matthew Golden here today. 5 minutes and 22 seconds. Working through drills, 1v1s, 11 on 11s. Here we go. We'll loop this and keep talking ball like we always do, but there he is. Getting off there. Ball's up. Oh. Here we go. Another rep. Coming back in. Got it there. See him up top there. Very sudden. Very assertive. Boom, boom. Got it. When we loop this, we'll talk about what we're hearing about him. I really want to dial into the clips here. Showing good hands. Showing quickness. Thick lower half. That's something that's not mentioned much about him. Able to create separation. He's got that top end speed that we all know about, especially if you just watched the combine of his. Bam, gets it. Feet's good. Also, we'll talk about, look at his hands. We'll also talk about how this works for fantasy football, his value and everything, and what to expect. Getting it downfield. He's been making plays. Downfield. Getting it. Showing off the hands. Just tossing it up. Here's another one. Boom. The hands. Looking good. Light on his feet. He's been solid. Matthew Golden. Getting it done. But you're watching him in practice here. Getting targeted. Getting opportunities. Boom. Back of the end zone. He's having a good camp. He's having a very good camp. First round pick. You're looking at a wide receiver depth chart where they bring guys in and out. He's going to be out there early. He's going to have opportunities early in his career to succeed. Jordan Love has been talking him up a lot in interviews. Whenever he's mentioned, he's glowing about him. And it's not like all these are like being picked for him to say stuff about him. Sometimes he just brings them up like out of the blue, or if they're saying, hey, who's one player that's shining, he'll bring up Golden. Huge grab right there. That's the one that blew up social media. That was all over the place. Huge grab right there. I think he's going to help out this team a lot. I think the Packers got another weapon here that they're going to use. I think he's going to help out Doubs, Reed. I think you got more of a three-headed monster there. You're going to have him on the outside, Reed in the slot. You'll move him around a good bit, I bet. Doubs on the outside. This is going to give them that vertical threat. That home run hitter that can also get you yak on the short to intermediate like that right there. See? Just that little bit of space is going to be dangerous. Like after the catch, he's got a little bit of space, start accelerating. That's going to be very dangerous. I think this is the perfect fit for both parties. The Packers, Love, Golden. He doesn't have to be a wide receiver one. He doesn't have to be the main guy on this team. He can just show up, play his role, and on the games where he's the mismatch, he's going to get his opportunities and be targeted heavy. That's the thing. That's the thing about this offense. Look at Love back there. What's going on with that pocket? What was going on with that pocket on that play? He lost it. Sudden off the release. Look at that stop. Look at that little stop, the little hitch in the... Here's that. I think Golden's a sneaky play right now when you're looking at rookies. I don't expect a Ja'Marr Chase or anything like that, so if you're thinking I'm speaking of hyperbole in those terms, I'm saying like this is a rookie that's probably going to come out and make some big moments this year during his rookie season. I'm expecting that. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling like he's going to come out, earn a lot of work, get a lot of opportunities. But talking fantasy football here. So when you look at ADP on Underdog Fantasy, he's at a part of the draft where he's around that RB dead zone area. And he's up there around Reed and company and some other wide receivers where it's thinned out. The pool's starting to thin out. The thing about this is he's going to be giving you some upside. He's a rookie wide receiver that's going to be on the field. And from what we're hearing about camp is he's looking very good. He's lighting it up. He's going to be transcendent on this team. He's going to be getting opportunities. He's going to be out there. But if you notate what the Packers do and you try to predict the volume, fantasy production from this team from week to week, I created this term called the carousel effect. Obviously, the main target getter is the guy that you're approaching more. But considering how Love spreads it around, you look at the target shares from the last few years, that any wide receiver can get it on any given Sunday. It's matchup dependent, game script dependent. But that's something to realize here with this team. But when you infuse a talented rookie that's drafted in the first round, or at least high-end draft capital, maybe a second-round pick, or that's got a lot of promise, and he's going to be a key piece to that carousel effect to start things off, there's going to be moments where he gets his opportunity. Love doesn't care. Love doesn't care. He will spread the ball around. He doesn't care which wide receivers are in and out. And what Golden is going to give them is that ability to get those targets downfield and push it downfield and create those mismatches. He's going to have a good average depth of target. There's going to be a time where he starts increasing his target share as he's ramping up as a rookie into his second or third year. But he's going to be getting deep targets. They're going to use that a few times a game. They're also going to try and get him in space to get that yak. That's what they're going to be doing with Matthew Golden here. There's just a lot of potential for that. There's a lot of potential for Matthew Golden to become a big asset. So what does that mean with the carousel effect? Price point wise for a rookie wide receiver that was drafted in the first round with a quarterback that can spread the football around where, on any given Sunday, like any wide receiver on this team could pop off, which is very encouraging for a guy with this talent, this draft capital, this speed, because he's going to be out there and he's going to be a part of that, but also has the talent and sunk costs invested in him to get that push. There's some upside to that. I believe he's going to have some volatility production-wise when you're looking at top-tier production among the top wide receivers in the league. But when you're looking at that for what he is, there's a chance that we can have our blow-off top moment somewhere down the line this season after he's acclimated. He's going to be helping this team. If I'm a Packers fan, I'm excited about this. It could be the carousel effect huge here, still, with him infused. But there might be a time where he starts taking over targets as well. I about said carries, but targets as well. And that could be later on down the road, though. That could be late this season. That could be next year. Reed's still solid. He's still good. He's a good wide receiver. Dobbs is good in his own right. They command targets. But you're looking at Golden. They can do a lot with him. And he's killing it at camp right now. He's an upside play. Now when you're looking at home league fantasy drafts, with them having multiple wide receivers, with home league drafts traditionally, not always, fading rookies a little bit, that value might be something you want to look at. That might be something you want to look at. If I'm a Packers fan, I'm excited because compared to the other wide receivers you have here, this fits the mold. This fits with what you want to do. You got the speed to get downfield. Christian Watson wasn't getting it done for that due to the injuries. He's got splash potential on any given Sunday, but Golden's now going to give that for you. He's now going to give that for you. And you can do a lot more with him because he's more diverse with his route tree and how he wins on the field, on top of the speed to get downfield on the splash plays. So he's going to add some dynamics to the offense. That's really going to help Love. That's going to help the other wide receivers as well, the tight ends. Like, you can't really key in on things the same. Once he's acclimated, those tight ends are going to cook a little bit more, especially around the red zone. This is a player that fits well with this team, the quarterback, the offense. Let me know what you think in the comments below and hear about that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. Well, thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.